Namaste.
Namaste everyone. My name is Prabhat.
My name is Dori.
So I am originally from India and I've been living in Taiwan for last 11 years and yoga is more like my used to be like my hobby. Like around 4 years back or so I got more interest in learning about this ancient science. And so I embarked on a journey to India, ended up spending a couple of years in Rishikesh. And in the process, I became a yoga teacher. And currently, I'm back to Taiwan and I'm living in Hualien, the beautiful East Coast.
And I'm the coworker, also a friend as Prab in Hualien in Flow Retreat. And I am very new in teaching yoga since 2 years back, and I start my journey.
Because today I found that a lot of people don't really know what yoga is about.
Yeah,
Yoga is very
exactly.
misunderstood. People think yoga is about like a physical exercise, something to stay fit, which is great. These are amazing benefits which a yoga practice can bring. But in my experience, it is so much more than that. It is about you cleansing your body, cleansing your mind, so that you can be in touch with your true nature. And that is a beautiful experience.
Yeah, that's beautiful and amazing, and I believe a lot of people on this path will slowly have this awareness of it. Yeah, for me at the beginning, I also think yoga is really physical. It's an exercise, it's a stretching. It's very slow. It's not the things for some people like me because I'm really a hyper and outgoing person. So I prefer dance. Yeah, but yoga is much more than that. Of course, there's physical part, but so much more than that.
Okay, we are today here to talk about the Yoga Nidra.
Yeah, finally.
I'm launching the certification course in November. It's a 2 month immersive program. So today I am taking this opportunity to share about the secrets of Yoga Nidra.
Okay, so before you start to share the secrets of Yoga Nidra, can you explain what is Nidra? What does that mean?
So Nidra literally means sleep. It's coming from Sanskrit word. So every day, we go to sleep, and that is Nidra.
And what is Yoga Nidra?
So in Yoga Nidra, you are sleeping, the body is sleeping, but you have full awareness. If you are in that state where you have disconnected from your sense organs, you have disconnected from the mind, but you still maintain awareness. That state is known as Yoga Nidra, and the technique to get to this state is also called Yoga Nidra. So, Yoga Nidra essentially is a technique as well as a state.
Very confusing. So I would like to ask you, is dreaming kind of Yoga Nidra?
So, what happens when we are usually dreaming? Are you aware that you are dreaming?
Sometimes, almost when I going to wake up, I feel like I was in a dream.
Yes, yes. So that is sort of a mini experience of the start of the Yoga Nidra state.
But what's the point to practice that? What's the point to be sleep and then need to be aware of it?
Today we don't know how to relax ourselves. Today we think relaxation means sitting in front of the TV, distracting ourselves. So I would say that is not true relaxation. For true relaxation, you need to be physically relaxed. Your mind needs to be in a relaxed place and your emotions need to be balanced as well. And Yoga Nidra is the practice which brings you an experience of true relaxation. It is said half an hour of Yoga Nidra is equivalent to 3 to 4 hours of deep sleep. When you're in a state of Yoga Nidra, your brainwave pattern it changes to something called as alpha waves. Scientifically, it is said that when the brainwave pattern is in alpha waves is when you will have the most profound experience of relaxation. So a lot of people do this practice just to get this experience of relaxation because it is very rare in today's world. And apart from that, there are a lot of benefits. When you're in this state, a lot of healing happens in the physical body. It's a time when release happens, emotional release happens. There are a lot of things which are there in our subconscious mind. because of the conditioning, because of the morality, because of how the society is operating, we have been suppressing a lot of things. And we are not even aware of those suppressions. Now, when we are truly relaxed, is a time when these suppressions can come to the surface and we become aware of them. And awareness is the first step towards freedom.
You said that Yoga Nidra can help you have find the true relaxation, which is on body and mind. But as my understanding, Yoga Nidra needs to be have your awareness sharp. How can that be described as relax?
Now, with the practice of Yoga Nidra, we are starting to tap into the subconscious and unconscious mind and then use this information at will. So, that's another benefit I would say of Yoga Nidra. You just lie down on the mat in Shavasana. Just lie down and relax yourself. And then all you have to do is listen to the instructions. So, there's not much physical activity involved. And then we do this awareness throughout the whole of the physical body in a certain sequence. And when that happens, there are neurons being fired from the body towards the brain in a certain neural pattern. It leads to a relaxation of the mind. And some of the traumas which we have experienced, they come to the surface. And we are able to experience it in a relaxed way. So the awareness comes that we are still having certain traumas. And the moment we become aware is the first step to release them. There are different visualization sequences which further help the mind and the emotions to experience relaxation. So, but the key is we have to make the effort to be aware. If you fall asleep, is totally fine because maybe that is what the body and the mind need. Because as I was saying, relaxation is very rare today. So the first step to Yoga Nidra is actually to fall asleep. And that is why in my course, my first module is about learning Shavasana, how to experience, how to do the dead body position. And what will happen for 90% of the students, 90% of the people, when they start the Shavasana, they're going to fall asleep. Because that is what is needed. And once the body has found this relaxation, once you have experienced enough rest, that is when the awareness will start to come.
Okay, so how do we do Yoga Nidra? How to do it?
So, Yoga Nidra, all you have to do is you lie down on the mat, and this can be done by anyone. So, even say, for example, my aunt, she's recovering from cancer, my dad, he's having a lot of health issues. Even they are able to do the Yoga Nidra. So that is the beauty of this practice is it is very easily accessible. You don't need to be physically very active or fit to do this practice, but you can still do it. All you have to do is you have to lie down. If you cannot lie down on the bed or on the ground, you can do it sitting also. Try not to fall asleep and listen to the instructions. It usually runs for 15-20 minutes to even longer practice up to 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
Okay. Is it possible to do Yoga Nidra by yourself? Can it be a self practice or you need a guidance?
In the beginning, you need a guide. Now, guide could come in the form of a physical guide, like an experienced practitioner who can guide you, or if that is not available, it could come through a recording of some teacher, or you can purchase a book and you can have your friend read out the scripts for you. First, you need the rest. So, first, you need to sleep. And then, as you keep practicing, awareness will start to increase. And then, once you have done enough practice, a certain number of times, is a time when you will be able to self lead the practice. Your mind leads you through the practice. And in between, you will be in the dreaming state, you will be in the sleep state, then you will come back, and it's a very beautiful experience.
Okay, thank you for share all the things about Yoga Nidra. I don't think I have any other questions. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, Dori, why don't you share a little bit more about yourself? Like, how did you start this yoga journey?
By some depression, yeah, as I believe a lot of people start with depression, and then was just happened that some friend told me, oh, there's a course, you can join the course. I'm just like killing my time, try to killing my time. So I sign up, and then I discover a whole new world. So yeah, on this journey, I start bump into different kind of practices and different kind of peoples. And now I'm focusing on Himalayan Kriya Yoga and also Hatha Yoga.
So thank you everyone for listening. Namaste.
Namaste.